What's up YouTube, it's your main man ABD Hero back again with another video, and this time I have some breaking news for you all. The Los Angeles Lakers and head coach Luke Walton have both mutually agreed to part ways, which basically means that Luke Walton was fired. Mutually agreed to part ways is a more polite way to say that, and we appreciate the Lakers for taking the high road in this situation. So as you see here in this tweet, we would like to thank Luke for his dedicated service over the last 3 years. Now, these last 3 years with Luke Walton at the helm of the Lakers have been pretty bad. We've seen a lot of these young players who the Lakers hoped to develop and grow make some strides, but definitely not the quick turnaround to the Showtime Lakers as a lot of folks were hoping. Now, this Luke Walton information is even more critical because President of Basketball Operations Magic Johnson just decided to out of nowhere resign a couple days ago as well. So that caught a lot of folks off guard, and except for one person that I know, LeVar Ball, who a couple months ago on not even a couple months ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, it's a while back, where he was on a couple shows, FS1, and he talked about the ideal of Magic Johnson being the face of the team but not actually being able to call the shots. Talked about Luke Walton and his ability to coach the team, was very critical of that. And now we see at the end of the season, the Lakers are out of the playoffs. Luke Walton is out of a job, and Magic Johnson is back to managing his billions of dollars. Now that this opening with the Los Angeles Lakers is available, a lot of folks would feel sad for Luke Walton. He is currently out of a job, but for the last 3 years, Luke Walton has been making about $6.1 million in salary. So he's going to be cool. He probably going to take him a nice little vacation somewhere underneath the sun. Probably don't even need bug spray while he outside. There's probably no mosquitoes, so don't feel too bad for Luke Walton. But who's going to take his job next is the other big question out here. ESPN has a list that they've put together, and at the top of that list is Coach Tyronn Lue, old coach of LeBron James when he was over in Cleveland. Tyronn Lue, NBA champion, NBA championship coach as well. A very smart coach, a guy who we've seen LeBron loved him. He was assistant coach before he got the job in Cleveland. Went on to win an NBA championship. We know he has a great relationship with LeBron. Seen them getting chummy at Summer League. And it would be interesting for me, though, to see Tyronn Lue get this job with the Los Angeles Lakers for multiple reasons. We see that Luke Walton, who has not had a great season since he's been with the Lakers, but upon being fired or mutually parting ways, allegedly has all of these job opportunities available for him to be a head coach in the NBA. Whereas you take a guy like Tyronn Lue, who is a NBA champion coach, and leaving the Cavaliers, he's being speculated to get jobs pretty much nowhere except for this Los Angeles Lakers job, which a lot of people are giving him, attributing his speculation to be able to get this job based on the fact that he's cool with LeBron James. Not necessarily like, man, Ty Lue is a great coach who just deserves another opportunity. No, Ty Lue is a great coach who knows LeBron James. To me, I feel like that's something that could be dissected and looked at a little bit deeper. Jason Kidd, Mark Jackson, two guys who kind of fell into the same boat as what I'm talking about. Jason Kidd bounced around between New York and Milwaukee before being out of a job. Nobody's checking for Jason Kidd. Mark Jackson, a coach who built up that Warriors team into what they are today before passing the helm over to Steve Kerr. Nobody's checking for Mark Jackson to get a job. Luke Walton, though, tons of offers. Doc Rivers, Hall of Fame coach, coaches right across town with the Clippers. But a lot of folks are saying that, and even Doc has already came on the record and said, I do not want that job, or I'm not taking it, not interested. So he may be off the table, but you never know. Monty Williams, Darvin Ham, Juwan Howard, Emi Udoka, Jaron Collins. A lot of these names here you probably recognize and they sound familiar. And a lot of the talk is that LeBron James loves to be coached by former players. So when you see a guy like Juwan Howard on here, who you don't see as a head coach anywhere, but potentially getting one of the best head coaching jobs in the NBA or in the world, is because, you know, a lot of folks feel like LeBron likes to have a player's coach in there and a coach who used to be a player, just so they can bond a little bit and talk basketball on a deeper level. Alright, but here is the one that is the most interesting on this list. Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K. I'm going to just call him Coach K. Coach K is the coach of the Duke Blue Devils in the ACC of the NCAA. He's one of those guys who is a Hall of Fame coach on many levels. Has done a tremendous job with international basketball, the NBA, the USA basketball team, Duke national championships, and all of that stuff. But I would love to see him take his crack over here in the NBA. I think that there's a lot of respect between him and LeBron James. LeBron James has already said that he would love his own son, young Bronny, to go play for Coach K at Duke if the opportunity presented himself. So I'm sure that LeBron would love to have Coach K as his coach in Los Angeles to help wrap out his career. Also, it could be some foreshadowing because LeBron has made it clear that he would love to play with or against his son someday. So it would be cool for Bronny James to be coached by Coach K for the first time on the same team with LeBron James. That would be a storybook ending. That would be something that they can make a movie about. If they were trying to find a storyline for Space Jam 3, that would be it. But that's the breaking news that I have for you all today. Shemaine Man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.